Hey Aries, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing your twin flame reading. So if you're part of a twin flame, uh, this may be for you. Okay, if you felt guided to click on this video or something you read in the title or something like that. So if you know what a twin flame is, great. If you don't, there's a lot of information on the internet. But basically, what I've learned from my course, I took a course a year ago, and it's one soul in two bodies, having two incarnations in the same lifetime. Everyone has a twin, but not everybody incarnates with their twin in the same lifetime. It's very rare. Usually one twin incarnates, the other twin stays in heaven and gives guidance to the other twin. Now, I've been noticing there are more and more twins incarnating, and I think it has a lot to do, me personally, just from my own meditations, my own, you know, talks with God and my Satori moments and my awakening. I believe it has a lot to do with the changes the planet is going through. And a lot of twins incarnate here on Earth to raise the vibration, all right, to help the planet heal, to help the people of the planet. And you can see with everything that's going on, the planet is having a lot of issues within itself, in the, you know, the life form, the plants and everything, to even how the people are getting along with one another. So, in general, twins have a special mission. So, if you don't believe in reincarnation and you don't believe you can have two incarnations in one lifetime, it's going to be really hard for you to wrap your mind around a twin flame connection or twin ray, or the violet ray. It's going to be hard for you to wrap your mind around that, and it will be hard for you to ever become even into union with your twin, because you have to understand that you're never separated. It's an illusion, because the mind cannot understand that the soul is one but in two bodies. The mind has a very hard time. The mind wants to separate the soul, cut the soul in half, divide it, call it him or her, this or that. The soul is one, it's non-duality, but the mind is a tool that runs off duality, this or that, up or down, his or hers. And to bring that, we call the twin flame divine feminine, divine masculine, to make it easy. But it's not gender based. You can be a divine masculine and be a female. You can be a divine feminine and be a male. This is a balance of energy, of yin and yang. Okay? So, just so I don't get too in depth, it's also not uncommon for twin flames to have an age gap. Usually the divine feminine is older than the divine masculine, or the yin is usually older. And twin flames are catalysts to one another's spiritual growth. All right? So, in other words, when you're in the presence of your twin, they can be very triggering at times. All right? It can trigger a lot of issues that need healing and working on. So, I have all these decks I'm using for you today. I want to clear some of them away so I can start off with just a few of them. I'm going to be using the two tarot decks, his and hers, or I should say, the yin and yang, the masculine and the feminine. All right. I'm going to be using the Osho Zen, which is a tarot deck, but I want to use it for its pictures, depiction. I'm going to be pulling from the Romance Angels, okay, and from the Twin Journey Oracle deck. It's a very nice deck. It also explains where, the twins are on their journey. So first off, I want to pull from the Twin Tarot. It's Major Arcana only, all right? And I use the dark border for the yen. You see, I don't want to put this in. All right, I have to see here where you're not in glare. I use the dark border here for the yin energy, and I use the white border, you see right here, for the yang energy, okay? And I read these, the way these were created were, the dark side and the light side, but I use them to divide yin and yang, and I also go by light or dark meanings versus, if it's upright or reverse. All right, and that's how I do it. So I'm going to just shuffle these cards. This is going to be for you, Aries, and for your twin. Now, your twin does not have to be an Aries. They can be, but they don't have to be. Okay, so keep that in mind. So I'm going to pull cards for you and for your twin. Now, if you are watching me and you are the awoken twin, from what I've learned, you would be considered the feminine, the divine feminine, the yin energy. All right. And a lot of times, from what I've learned, the masculine, the yang energy, does not believe in twin flames. They believe in soulmates. They believe in good connections, maybe fate or destiny, but they don't necessarily believe in twin flames. Okay? So just keep that in mind. If you were wondering if you're, a yin, a yang, or a feminine or masculine, if you're watching this, if you've become addicted to tarot since meeting someone, some crazy, undeniable, unbelievable connection, or you seem like you feel their feelings or whatever, there's a lot of twin flame triggers and a lot of twin flame, I don't know what you call it. There's tests, you can take quizzes and stuff online, but New World All-Star has probably the best ones I've seen, and it was his course that I took, because you do go through some sort of addictive phase, because you wonder why you feel drawn or pulled, or why you can feel that person's feelings. It's just it really messes with your feelings, and it starts the whole tarot journey where you're watching tarot, trying to learn more. So if that helps you out. So far for you, Aries, I have the Empress reverse and the Tower upright. Some of you may be experiencing a Tower moment, and the Empress reverse is the yin energy. It is the Empress, but in the reverse, maybe because of this Tower. And I'm going to see if anything else wants to come out before I go to your twin's energy. Anything else for Aries? Anything else for Aries? As I remember things, or I know things about, the twins, because I know a lot of things. I mean, the course was very detailed and extensive. I'll explain it best I can, but you're connected at the soul, not at the mind. So when you divide you from your twin, remember that is just your mind making sense of the whole thing, dividing and, working on duality. All right, the bottom line is we have the Star. All right, so bottom of the deck is the Star. This is going to be you wanting to heal. And this is how it works anyway. Just so you know, right after the Tower is the Star. Right after the Tower is the Star. Because the Tower card is number 16, the Star is 17. It's like after you go through this Tower moment, you go, you work on your healing, okay? You work on your healing, and a lot of what the healing is doing things that make you happy, okay? Getting in touch with your true self. Now, we have the Devil and we have the Hierophant. These two together could be you're experiencing a Tower moment in a marriage, okay? With a karmic, because some of you could be married to a karmic or in a committed relationship, and this Tower moment could be something hitting you, something ending, okay? Maybe you're ending with a karmic. Something has happened. There's been a shakeup in your world. This is for the Aries that I'm connecting with. Now, sometimes the Hierophant reverse can be shedding the old ego construct, shedding what you were raised to believe in, the conditioning, okay? But we have the Devil here. So For some of you, it could be, shedding the conditioning, but the devil is here in reverse. I believe there was a tower moment with a karmic or a marriage, a committed traditional relationship, and the next step is going to be healing, okay? We will find out more as we have other cards. But we got a tower here. And we possibly have, a karmic, ending a situation with a karmic. All right. Now, I'm going to pull cards for your twin. See if I can make this closer. There we go. What do we have for Aries twin? What do we have for Aries twin? And these are timeless, so when you find them or when you're drawn to them, I will be making a playlist for the individual zodiacs. I already have a playlist for the Twin Flame Collective, but I will be making one for the individual zodiacs. Now, so far, you're mirroring each other in the healing. Now, you're having a tower moment, okay? Or getting ready to, but I see here a tower moment. You're mirroring each other. Now, the star is wishes fulfilled. It's also healing. And it's very rare that I see both of you, maybe both of you are going to be working on your healing at the same time. You do have different cards, though, other than that. All right. But you both have the Hierophant. Yours is in the upright. All right, yours is in the upright. So, in this case, usually when both twins are incarnated in the same life, usually the Divine Feminine awakens sooner than the masculine. And we see here the Hierophant is in reverse. So something is already going on, and something's going on in your life, Aries, and then your twin is following right behind you. They have the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck, and you had healing on the bottom of the deck. They're still part of the ego construct. They're still, your twin is still in a relationship, a committed relationship, okay? And it's not with you, but your twin might be working on healing in general. They might feel weak with, they have the first card that was the star card and the strength card. And this is what I say to some twins. I don't get involved too much with it because it's tricky. And I learned this from Christina Lopes, which is another person that I watch here, but I didn't take a course or any guidance or coaching from her. But it's like she explained in one of her videos that when twins have a negative dynamic between each other, they don't have a really good connection, or they're triggering each other anyway, the energy's not good, it can cause the health to get weak, okay? So what I'm saying to you, Aries, is possibly maybe your twin is feeling some issues, okay? Possibly. Like I said, I'm not here to do health readings, but it could be, and even in the relationship, they are in, it looks like some sort of traditional situation. And justice and judgment. Now, if you had a falling out with your twin, it seems like your twin wants to make things right, okay? But your twin could also be having some problems that you're trying to heal from and recover from, all right? And if it doesn't have anything to do with a fallout, your twin could actually be going through a lot of karma. It could involve the justice system, but it could just be some heavy karma and tests also. Some tests, some karma, because we have judgment and we have justice, all right? So your twin is going through some stuff as well, just like you are, but you have started the healing, and it seems like they want to heal too, It seems like they want to heal too, but for different reasons. For different reasons. You had a tower moment, and they are weak. They're feeling weak. All right. So I'll be curious to see what comes out. All right. They're feeling weak. No room to put all these cards so I can see them. All right. Let's get this twin deck here. What's going on for Aries? What's going on for Aries? All right, I'm going to put your cards, Aries, on this side and your twins cards on this side. What's going on for Aries? All right. Now, it seems like you have surrender, okay? I believe you, after the tower moment, you want to heal. You want to surrender to the divine. You have some regret. You know, what that could be, I don't know. But it shows here regret. And we have action and solitude. I think that solitude came out reverse. It flew out in reverse. It's meant to be taken this way because I don't keep these cards in the reverse. So if they fly out and flip, it wants to be in the reverse. I think that after your tower moment, or after a tower moment, you're going to spend time in solitude. Okay, you're not going to want to be bothered. You're going to want to be in silence and reflect and think. And then you're coming out of a time of that solitude, and you're coming out of the time of regret. And I think you're just surrendering, and you're just going to be called to action for whatever you feel you're called to do. You're just going to surrender and be called to action. Because you spent enough time in the solitude and regret. So now you just want to come out of that. All right, that's how I'm taking that. You just want to come out of that solitude and regret. You want to take action and surrender to the divine. All right. Now, your twin, let's see what your twin gets. Okay. Your twin, put these cards somewhere. First card out, and it's reverse, and it's compromise. So I don't know if you were dealing with your twin. It kind of landed on your side, but they didn't want to compromise, okay? They didn't. And as a result, you know, they could have been even just too egotistical with the strength card in reverse. They could have just been too much in their ego and pride. All right? They could have been very egotistical, stubborn, not wanting to budge, okay? That's what I feel like. Because now that I see this card compromises here, I feel like they didn't want to budge. They didn't want to compromise with you, all right? They're also with a soulmate, all right? Which we would consider a karmic, all right? So that would be this. They are in a situation where they're in sort of a traditional setting. They might have a family, a soulmate, a karmic that they're learning lessons from, okay? That they might need to cycle out, finish up lessons. They received, whatever this means, I think they received a wake-up call, because we do have a healing card for them. We do have justice and judgment. Judgment is a wake-up call as well. So I do believe they received the wake-up call. I do believe that your twin is probably very intuitive. All right, so your twin received the wake-up call. So now they're at a crossroads, and they're thinking about you heavily. All right, they're at a crossroads. Do I stay in this traditional soulmate setting, or do I break the tradition, break off with this soulmate? Okay, that's going to be their decision. Do I go toward my twin, or do I stay in this soulmate situation? That's where they're at. They receive the wake up call, and it's almost of like spirit is waiting for their answer. Okay, this would be astral, soul stuff, spirit stuff. When you go to sleep, and when you talk to your guides, and you make all these decisions, in your sleep. There's a reason you sleep. Just not to rest your body. And nostalgia, they are thinking about you a lot. Doesn't matter if they're in this other situation, they're thinking about you a lot. They understand, they got the message. All right. I'm going to put this under here because it's less important. They're thinking about you. They're with a soulmate. They didn't want to compromise before, or maybe they didn't want to work with spirit either. All right. Let's pull some angel romance cards. Let's pull some for Aries side. Give me some angel romance. Let's pull some for the twin, Aries twin. All right. So on your twin, we'll talk about your twin in a minute. Okay, true love. On your side, Aries, it's true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So you have met your divine counterpart, or this is your divine counterpart. It is true love. It's unconditional love. All right, on your twin side, a lot of issues here, okay? One, they need to pay attention to red flags, okay? The signs are cautioning them, all right? They may be in a situation where they're receiving, just a lot of signs that they're not in a situation they should be in, okay? Maybe they're with somebody who doesn't want to compromise. I don't know. Maybe they don't want to compromise with spirit, whatever that means. But they're in a situation where they're getting red flags every day that they're with the wrong person. They're getting this every day. All right? Guess I could put it down here. They're also in a codependency situation. All right? Either they have addictions or, to people, because you can get codependent on people, right? Where you can't do anything by yourself. They can have codependency with anything, drugs, alcohol, anything that they can't seem to live without. They're dealing with those issues, but to me it seems like a person. And they also have to heal family issues. So this is where your twin is at. They're in a codependency relationship with a soulmate. They are getting red flags, but they also have to heal family issues. All right? They have some childhood wounding that has to be dealt with. All right, I think I've got those now. I'm going to pull from the Osho Zen. Give me some cards. Wow, that was quick. Give me some cards for Aries. Give me some cards for Aries twin. Give me some cards for Aries twin. Okay, I'm going to take in the ones face down. That's too many. I will take the ones that are face up. And I'll take these two that are face down because they're under one that's face up. A lot of issues on your twin side, but on your side, some of you maybe were clinging to the past, okay? And you decided to surrender, okay? Maybe some of you were just sitting around thinking about the past, thinking about whatever. With solitude in reverse and the action card in the upright, I think that, and you have regret here, I think that maybe some of you were clinging to the past, but I think now that you're surrendering to the divine and you're going to be doing, taking the necessary steps, right? Because you're surrendering to the process, all right? The process of this whole thing. And this is obvious. We have number 6, which is the Lovers in tarot, but look, it's twins. And it's a masculine and a feminine. It's a yin and yang. Right? They're different, but they're the same. And new vision. Maybe some of you are surrendering to the twin flame journey, recognizing it's a thing, it exists, right? And I think, a lot of you, yeah, the journey, experiencing new vision and experiencing. I think you want to go on this experience because we have the twins, the new vision and experiencing. And I think you spend a lot of time contemplating about that. Maybe that's what caused your tower moment. I don't know. Maybe it was a mental tower, an awakening, an epiphany. I don't know. Leave a comment. I don't know what kind of tower. These towers can come in all kinds of forms. Okay? Now, your masculine, or your twin, I should say. All right, they got a lot of cards, so let me just start with the easier cards and work my way up. All right. Well, number one, you guys have had past lives together. All right? It's not your first rodeo. And pay attention, we have two identical lizards. Okay? I'm not going to get too deep, but just from my own studies and my own research, and, if you believe in, star seeds, or if you believe in shapeshifters, reptile people, whatever you believe in, there's a lot of stuff I've read, not in my course, so I don't want to say I learned this, okay? I don't want to mix what I learned with what I've learned since I've not been in that study program, because I completed it. But there are twins who they come from other realms. They incarnate here on Earth to raise the vibration of the people and of the planet. And when these people have incarnated here, it's like they've shape-shifted into human form, but they've lived in other places where they were a different form. Best way I can explain that, okay, without getting people all crazy, because I know that it crosses a fine line for some people who have strict beliefs, and that's all part of that Hierophant life, that tradition, okay, traditional way of thinking. Now, the twin is watching you. Your twin is watching you. They're the outsider looking in. They're watching you on your social media, wherever they can find you, wherever they know you're at. They're watching you on some kind of way, spying on you. Now, they're trying to awaken the twin. Right now, your twin feels torn, okay? Torn between two worlds, between two directions. Feeling probably like they're going to lose control, okay? Because they're having a hard time wrapping their mind around some of the stuff they're even seeing. Like, they're seeing signs and synchronicities. They're seeing red flags. They're seeing a whole lot of things, especially since, you've been in their life. You've been a catalyst for them in some ways, as I'm sure they've been a catalyst in your life. And they probably feel like they're ready to lose their mind, okay? Like they're hanging on by a thread. This is judgment, okay? This is judgment. This is the creator, and it came out in the reverse, and I don't keep these cards in the reverse, but it came out that way. And this is, I believe, you, Divine Feminine. I think they're talking to Source. I think they're trying to pray. I think that they're trying to awaken. But some of them are not even sure about their belief system. And that's why I think that, like I just mentioned, that's why I think this creator card is in the reverse, because they recognize there's a connection with you. There you are. There you are. You're the Divine Feminine. Like I said, they are trying to awaken, but your ascension is going to have a lot to do with their ascension, because they're going to be behind you somewhat. But they're not sure if they believe in this. And like I said, it's very common for the masculine not to believe. And some of them might not even believe in, some of them may not believe in God. Some of them may not believe in a lot of things. Okay? We have the Creator card that came out in reverse. And like I said, I don't keep these cards in reverse. So if it flipped out reverse, I have to take it that way. So for some of you, your masculines, they're not even sure about this whole twin flame thing. They recognize a connection. They're probably really confused about what they believe right now as well. Their physical body, not their soul. Their soul knows exactly what's going on, but their physical body is confused. And they may be trying to learn what they can learn. All right, I'm going to do a reading, 9-card reading for you and a 9-card reading for your twin. All right? I have 2 different decks. I'm going to use the, I think it's the Witch's Tarot for your reading, and I'm going to use the Wizard Tarot for theirs. What do we have for Aries? What do we have for Aries? Twin flame reading. What do we have for Aries? Where's Aries at? Or what do you want to say about Aries on their journey? On their twin flame journey. 2 more. 1, 2. This wants to go under. So sorry. First card out, we have the 10 of Cups reverse. All right. We have the Queen of Wands. This is you. This is Aries, okay? Right now, you're not in the happiest state of mind that you could be, okay? 10 of Cups in the upright is complete fulfillment. You're not having complete fulfillment. And we have the Ace of Pentacles reverse, okay? A lot of you are feeling that you should have received an offer from your twin. We have the 2 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you didn't get that offer. I'm pretty much see where this is going. They are with the karmic. Yeah, and that's going to be the heart of the 9 card. They chose to stay with the karmic. And, this devil card is Scorpio, okay, for major arcana. But I can see here, you're not happy because you didn't get the offer. You knew you were supposed to get the offer. That might have what caused the Tower. Okay? They chose the karmic. And it just left you heartbroken with that 3 of Swords. It just left you heartbroken. That was probably your Tower. Because here, you see it's a storm out that window. It's a storm. Here it's a storm. Oh no, I'm sorry. This was not the Death card. This was the Devil card. This is still the karmic though. This is Capricorn energy, but this was the Devil. But it's still the same meaning. I got the meaning right. I got the card wrong. 2 of Wands. In the reverse, the way I read these cards, they chose the karmic. Okay? And it caused you a broken heart. Sometimes the 2 of Wands reverse, it can mean they're having a hard time deciding, but not with these cards. They chose the karmic because the karmic's right next to it, the Devil. The Queen of Wands can also be my karmic card, but the Queen of Wands is Aries. I'm doing your reading, so I can't, Spirit is not going to give me the Aries card to show the karmic. I'm going to get the Devil card. They chose the karmic. You're not happy about that. You know this offer was supposed to come to you. So now we have the Devil. Now this is Scorpionic energy, and there's your Tower. I told you, this brought on your Tower. This ending, them choosing the karmic put you in a Tower moment. It was absolutely heart-wrenching. with this Three of Swords. You feel those swords. Yeah. And then we have the Two of Swords right there. This ending created a tower moment for you. So you're working on your healing. You're working on letting go of that. You still have this, you're still in love, okay? You're still in love. You still, with the Temperance in reverse from the bottom of the deck and the Five of Pentacles in the reverse and the King of Cups upright, you're in love and you're feeling really left out in the cold, really abandoned, all right? Really unsettling about this. You're having a lot of emotions about this. You're trying to pick a new path, okay? And it's hard for you. Picking a new path is hard for you. But you're going to force yourself to do it and force yourself to heal. You're going to force yourself. You're going to get mad. And because look how angry this Knight of Swords is. You're going to get mad and you're going to say, screw it. I'm going to take care of me. I'm going to make myself happy. You're going to work on your happiness. Then the offer comes in. That's when the other one, that's when your twin comes in slow with some little offer, and there's still a Knight. It's always like that when you do the work and when you ascend, and that's when the twin comes in, because you're actually making them ascend, but they feel like they're drawn to you and addicted to you. They basically start experiencing what you experienced. And then you start acting the way they were, ghosting, not wanting to be in the energy. You start doing that. They start chasing then. It's because the twin is like a battery, a negative and a positive. But you had to go through a lot. And you're still going through a lot. But you're going to force yourself to heal. You're going to get mad about this, okay? You're going to get mad. And you're going to, by force of personality, you are going to make yourself get out of this rut and go forward. So you may choose to go out and date, or you may choose to go out and hang out with friends. But I think that you're picking people to date. You force yourself, because this one's like bullseye. Like, which one do I pick? Some of you are going to choose to just go out and date to get over this. Yeah, you're going to be single for a while and date. Yeah, you are. You're going to be single and abundant and just go out and date. That's what you're going to do. Once you get to that point where you get, because like I said, it seems like you're in a heartbroken phase over this twin choosing the karmic, that you get angry, force yourself to go out and meet new people. All right, let's do your twins reading. Let's see. Tell me about Aries twin. Tell me about Aries twin. That tower also, it's Aries and Scorpio energy. So it's Mars ruled. You can navigate that tower, Aries, very well, better than most people. Okay? And you are going to navigate that tower. You're going to get angry. Force yourself out to meet new people. Tell me about Aries twin. Tell me about Aries twin. 9 cards. Let's see what we got. Ace of Pentacles reverse. They know they were supposed to make you the offer, and it's really funny. Both Ace of Pentacles and the reverse are going to be right next to each other. Yours ended on the 3rd card on the top row. Theirs is the 1st card in the top row, and it puts your cards together. You both know you were supposed to get this offer that you didn't get. You didn't get it and they didn't give it to you. Page of Cups. They didn't even apologize. They may have told you that they're picking the karmic and they don't even apologize. Nothing. No offer, no apology. And they had other options. That's the Seven of Cups. They had other options. And that's what they're busy. They're busy looking at their options and they didn't give you your offer. Page of Pentacles. I'll clarify that Page of Pentacles. Let me see, and let's see the other card. Judgment. This Judgment card is Major Arcana, okay? And it's awakening. It's about awakening. It's in the reverse. They might have chose a young page as well, young or someone who's a student maybe. I don't know. Let's get further into it. Eight of Pentacles. Trying to get the glare off. I'm sorry. Eight of Pentacles reverse. They made bad judgment when they chose not to work on this and give you the offer. I have to clarify what that Page of Pentacles is. Six of Cups. They could have chose to stay with, the parent of their child, because we have here not giving the offer. We have here a Page of Pentacles, and we have here a parent and a child. I'm trying so hard. We have here a parent and a child. They could have literally decided to stay in this situation because we got soulmate under here. They might have a child with that person, and that's why they chose to stay with that person, because of a child. And here's the Moon. You will find out why. It will be exposed why they didn't choose you. That's also Major Arcana for Pisces. And then Two of Wands. Two of Wands. You got Two of Wands in reverse. They got Two of Wands in the upright. They are in the Nine of Swords energy, though. They know they made the wrong choice. They know they made the wrong choice. I want to clarify this Page of Pentacles for Aries Twin. I want to clarify this Page of Pentacles, please, for Aries Twin. Clarify this Page of Pentacles, please. Yeah. It's the Two of Cups. To me, the Two of Cups is the soulmate. For me, it's the soulmate. Give me another card. Because for me, when I read the tarot, the lovers are the twins. The Two of Cups are the soulmate. They're both strong connections, but soulmate is not a twin. Give me another one. And we are, again, on the bottom, the Strength card reverse. Strength card reverse. I think they were strong enough, or they were in their ego and pride. That's the bottom of the deck. Yeah, Death. Yeah. This landed on you, Aries. This is Aries, the Death card. This is the Death card for the Wizard's Tarot. And this reminds you of twin flames, just because, look at it. It's like two angels, or it's an angel and the divine masculine, divine feminine, and you have the two flames right there. Okay, so it's saying they didn't choose you. They didn't choose you. Okay, they ended it, because this is the Death card. The Death card landed on you. They chose the soulmate because of a child. Okay, or maybe they had one on the way. Something to do with a child. Now tell me about the Six of Cups, because this is a parent and a child. Tell me about the Six of Cups. What was that card that folded out? Give me another card. Wait, one flipped over here. Okay. Yep. These two cards have flipped over, and then this one that flipped out. We have the King of Cups, the Six of Wands reversed, and the Chariot reversed. They felt stuck. They felt stuck. And that's clarifying the Six of Cups. They felt stuck with the karmic. And, it's going to be because of a child for a lot of you. It's going to be because of a child. Okay? All right. And give me I wanted to clarify this. Two of Wands. Give me a card for the Two of Wands. How many cards flipped out for that? That's too many cards. Two of Wands. Yeah. Wow. We have the Seven of Swords reverse and the Empress upright, clarifying the Two of Wands. They know that you were the Empress. They know you're the Empress. And they chose the Seven of Swords in reverse. They know you were the Empress. Maybe they thought, why do we have that Seven of Swords there? I'm curious now. Why do we have that Seven of Swords? It may be them choosing to come back around to you. Okay. I got the High Priestess and I got the Queen. All right. So, for some of you, okay, they chose the other person because they know they couldn't get past you. Some of you, Aries, are really psychic with the High Priestess energy. Some of them chose, they knew you were the Empress because the Empress is here. They knew you were the Empress, okay? But they chose the other person because they knew they couldn't get away with some of the stuff they get away with, because this is a trickster. With the Seven of Swords, sometimes it's not always that, but they were a trickster, okay? And I think they feel they could fool the person they stayed with. There was a child, or maybe the trick was that person got pregnant. I don't know, because she is holding a pentacle on her lap. And this can be a mother. Either way, if they didn't feel they got tricked into having a child, they felt they could get away with more stuff because they know you're intuitive. They know that you're the Empress. Okay? And if you're intuitive, they are also intuitive, whether they want to admit it or not, because it's your same energy. You're sharing the same energy. All right, I want to find out now, what do you want to say to your twin? And what does your twin want to say to you? Okay. We got "you are always on my mind." That could be from you. That could be from your twin. It could be both of you. Could be thinking about each other. But you want to say to your twin is, there is so much that I want to tell you. There's a lot that you want to say. It's like you may want to give them a piece of your mind before you move on too. What they want to tell you is that they abandon people to make themselves feel important. And they want to tell you that they feel terrible for hurting you. I'm going to pull from the Ancestor deck and then I'm done. The reading will be over. The Ancestor, what do the Ancestors want to tell Aries? What do the Ancestors want to say to Aries twin? Right there. No, that's too many. Let's try this. They're big cards. They're not the easiest to get to come out. You know, I think the ancestors are crazy. They want to tell this masculine a lot because a lot came out this time and a lot came out last time. For you is back to basics. Simplify, reduce, and center. In other words, Spirit is telling you, your ancestors are saying, keep your life simple right now. Don't make it too complicated because you're working on your healing. Don't get it all complicated because it looks like you're going to force yourself to get out there and date. And that's one thing, but keep it simple. Don't make your life messy. And don't fill up the space. Don't do that. All right. We have upskill, work, career, and crossroads. Tune in and connect. Nonverbal communication, intuition, and messages. So I think that your twin is going to be having some issues because when they choose wrong, then the karma starts to come in, okay? I think that they're going to have some changes in their job. I think that they're going to try and reach out to you, or I think your twin may try to reach out to you or may try to reach out to Spirit, okay? Or Spirit's trying to reach out to them, okay? Because we have a spirit in the sky here, all right? So they may be having some economical issues. They are trying to work on waking them up, and we have that here too, all right? The wake-up call, answer the call. So they're still working on waking them up. Spirit is working on waking them up. Their ancestors are working on waking them up. Go after your goals. Part of them awakening is going to be them remembering who they are. The goal is the mission. The goal is the mission. And treat your body well. They're in codependency situation. They could be in a relationship that's obviously codependent with that soulmate, but they could also be abusing other substances, numbing themselves and things like that so that they don't awaken. That is a common thing. All right, Aries, that's what I got for you. If you stayed this long, I love you guys. Leave a comment, like, share, subscribe if it resonates. All right? Namaste.